Atlanta Falcons select Michael Penix Jr.
No.
So we wanted some chaos, and we just got it. Michael Penix Jr. goes to the Falcons after they give Kirk Cousins a 3-year deal with $45 million a year on average, with guarantees into the 3rd year.
Wow.
Nate, you are
actually speechless.
You are just on your back right now. Process this for me.
I knew
what do
they
you
liked
make of this?
I knew they liked him, but I thought that was like a day 2 kind of thing. Yeah. I don't know. This is interesting to me. I think Penix as an early round 3, late round 2 guy. I know a lot of people really like him because he pushes the ball and all those types of things. He was so productive. He's older. He has injury history. He doesn't create a ton. And I know that this offense is fine, doing the play action, working from the pocket. But it's like, if you're taking a guy top 10, he's got to do that. And I know he timed well and it did all those types of things. But man, this is a weird pick to me, very, especially for where they're at. They're like, aren't you? I feel like they're kind of. You need a little defensive help. You need a little push a little bit here. So
aside from just a player, drafting a quarterback here.
Yes.
I mean, it could have been J.J. McCarthy, and I still think the same reaction.
Both of those considerations,
yes.
The quarterback and where they're at in the process. If you look at Kirk Cousins' contract, he better be your starter for the next 2 years, or you've got a financial anvil around your ankle. So this is just confusing to me about where they're at in the team building process. It felt like there was a level of urgency with the Cousins signing, right? Yeah. Isn't that the message it sends to you?
Yep.
It's like, all right, it's time. It's time for us to win the NFC South. And I get that.
Or signing.
A lot of these teams, and if I'm looking at future years with this thing, finding the off-ramp and figuring out the next plan of quarterback can be a challenge. Mm-hmm. But doing it in the same offseason, I just can't imagine that, and I cannot believe that that's where they ended up landing.
Somebody in the Atlanta front office fell in love.
Yes.
Plain and simple.
Yes.
And
Terry looked very happy. So,
but I mean, obviously, Michael Penix is 20 years old and could sit for a few years. And, Oh no, he's 24.
But he's going to be 27 by the time he's their starter.
Yeah.
It's puzzling.
There's difference for the Jordan Love sitting when he's 21 when he was drafted.
Yeah.
He was super. He might have been younger.
He was underclassman.
Yeah.
He was right with redshirt junior.
So
there was uncertainty about when they would move on from Rodgers. How would this end up?
And when
unfolding?
did you take the guy that got sat in the 20s?
Yeah.
Not top 10 in a loaded draft.
And that's the thing, because obviously you and I not huge Michael Penix fans, but aside from that, it's just the fact of drafting a quarterback here is really puzzling and something that it's hard to explain.
It is, and
I get it though.
I don't know what
I get saying, all right, we're going to make sure that we have this as our second piece. If we take the next stage or next step into our next stage as a franchise post Kirk Cousins, we have an answer. We have an answer that the Vikings didn't. But it comes with such a massive opportunity cost that I just don't know if you can justify it.
That's it. I mean, we're not talking about a second-round pick.
No.
We are talking about a top 10 pick with Rome Odunze on the board. Every single defensive player in this draft on the board.
Rome Odunze on the board at 9.
I've tried not to think about it. I've been ignoring it for the last 90 seconds or so.